Hey guys, this is Andrew Erickson, the host of the ZonCon podcast. Today we are going to be talking about getting ready for fourth quarter, really for Christmas. We're already in fourth quarter. We're currently recording this on November 19th. Hopefully we can get this out to you as soon as possible so you can also get ready for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and of course the big red man himself coming on Christmas Eve. And I was very excited to have Michelle Barnum Smith here with me, who is, hey Michelle.
Hello, thanks for having me.
And you were wanted to make sure it's not Michelle, it's Michelle, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, my parents named me after the Beatles song, Michelle My Belle. And so growing up in a small farming community where people are not like, it's been a rough go of making sure people pronounce my name the way that my mom named me. So
Nice.
anyway, yes, Michelle Barum Smith.
And you are known as Manychat Michelle because you are the queen of Manychat.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'm the queen of Manychat for Amazon sellers, chatbots for Amazon sellers, because there's so many brilliant Manychat experts who are women out there. I just claim my little niche of for Amazon.
Perfect. And we actually talked with you. It's been almost exactly a year. The first week of November, you came on episode 20, which was just called Manychat with Michelle Barnum Smith. The future is chat.
Yes. Wow. It's been so long, and what a crazy year it has been, just obviously in general, but a lot of things with chatbots have changed since that conversation. So I'm excited to circle back and have a fun chat about holiday campaigns.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing you asked to come on because you have some really awesome free giveaways for holiday flows, right?
Yeah. I mean, 98% of the year, Amazon sellers only care about launching, ranking, driving reviews. But guess what? The holiday season is the one time of year that you can like stretch your creative self. You can flex some muscles, be creative, and come up with some fun campaigns that are more e-commerce style, and really build a list, engage with that list, and drive sales directly to your listings. So yeah, I've got 5 free Manychat templates that I'm giving away this holiday season to help sellers do just that. And we can go through them here in a bit.
Nice. Awesome. And we'll make sure to have a link to all these campaigns. You can download them. Are they like campaigns that go right into your Manychat profile, or are they like a PDF or something?
No, you just download them and customize them and get them out there. That's like my goal, is to make chatbots easy, and building these high functioning, Manychat templates. I don't want anybody to have to build these from scratch. So I'm just building them with all of my knowledge and expertise and giving them to you for free.
Fantastic. And if you want to get access to this stuff, it's pixelfy.me/holiday. And of course, that link will be in the show notes. So tell us, what are these 5 campaigns?
Well, I think it's more important to start with like, what are we trying to accomplish with these campaigns? So the first thing that any seller needs to do is to build or refresh their subscribers in Manychat. So many Amazon sellers, you don't have to build your own list. You don't have to build your own brand because Amazon brings the traffic for you. But with Manychat, what Manychat does is gives us the power to create direct relationships with our customers and our buyers, and to have more control over where we send people and creating our own traffic, right? And so the first thing to do is to build a list, and many Amazon sellers don't have a list. And so I've created a template to help you build a list, what I call an omni-channel list. And I know that sounds a little crazy, but what I mean there is that this isn't just a messenger connection here. We're capturing email addresses, SMS information, and what we call one-time notification topics that we can then use during the holiday season to get messages out timely, which is kind of like the second set of templates, which are Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Obviously this year, the holiday season is kind of like, I'm really interested to see what happens with Black Friday this year. Like, is there going to be a tradition? I don't think there's going to be a traditional Black Friday. And I'm sure you've seen it through through the last few weeks. You know, Walmart has like daily Black Friday deals. Target is really getting into it and stealing kind of some of that e-commerce market share from Amazon. I've seen a lot of Best Buy Black Friday deals starting to roll out that are happening just not Black Friday. So, I mean, really Amazon kicked off the holiday buying season, I think, with Prime Day back on October 13th. And kind of paving the way. But either way, whether there's a formal Black Friday or not, you can still use Black Friday and Cyber Monday as an excuse to send really great offers to your list. And I recommend doing that with these templates. I've got a paid message version and a broadcast version that you can use to promote some offers.
Yeah, it's exciting. You know, of course, just so everyone knows, Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving, and that's usually the start of like the big buying season, and that's when we start seeing our sales go through the roof. And we do half our sales happen November, December, so we're relatively giftable products, and so this is always game time. The 6 weeks leading up to Christmas. And I predict that this year it's going to be even bigger online. It's always bigger online. Everything gets, 20%. Amazon's growing 20% year over year. But I don't think we're going to have 1,000 people standing outside the entrance to the mall, all huddled together, all in the same space, breathing each other's air.
1,000 of your closest COVID friends.
So I don't think that's going to happen in physical space this year. I mean, obviously there's going to be some of that happening, but it's all that traffic and all that buying desire is going to go online. We've seen consumer purchasing is not been affected too much. So it's been affected. It's been affected in 2020, but that general kind of like normal stuff you buy online, that stuff has gone through the roof this year. So I think Black Friday is going to be even bigger this year. What are the other? So those are the two flows you mentioned. There's a few other ones you told me that they're kind of like your fun flows.
Yeah, my fun flows. So the rest of, basically from Cyber Monday through Christmas is the bulk of the holiday buying season, especially for those last minute shoppers out there, husbands, men, and so I've got a couple of different templates to help you get through the Christmas holiday season. Now, typically what I recommend is that you do at least one promotion per week leading up to what I call like the Amazon shipping deadline, because fulfillment is so crazy this year. It'll be really interesting to see like when those deadlines are. Have you heard anything about that at all yet?
Don't know exactly when the deadline is, but generally it's the I think the 18th is guaranteed delivery by Christmas Eve. That's usually what they do. This year is going to be a little bit tougher though. I don't know if Amazon's come out and said they have an official like guaranteed delivery date yet though.
Right. So I would err on the side of caution there and not run promotions like on December 23rd, for example, if you're wanting that to get there by Christmas. So technically then between Cyber Monday and the shipping deadline, I'm like busting out my calendar now and I'm looking at it. So we have basically Cyber Monday week, and then the week of the that first full week in December. Well, I guess that is Cyber Monday week. Yep. Okay. So you have the week of the 7th and then the 14th. So you have basically 2 weeks then after Cyber Monday, a Cyber Monday offer. So I have like a stocking stuffer offer for you. So if you sell smaller items, stocking stuffers are like for sure the last thing that is everybody forgets about. It's like, oh crap, I forgot stocking stuffers, So if you sell smaller items, then this is a really great campaign to just kind of like get in those purchases there. And then I also have what I call my Secret Santa template, which is basically a masked code that somebody has to get all the way to checkout to reveal their discount amount. It's actually a good ranking campaign strategy as well. Not that we're trying to do that with these offers, and generally the offers that we're doing here, besides your Black Friday and Cyber Monday offers that are usually kind of like blowout, traditional e-commerce offers are usually like 25% or less, so you're not running like 100% off offer here. These are really more kind of traditional e-commerce style offers.
Nice. That's awesome. So we have kind of a list building, a Black Friday flow, and 3 fun flows, which is perfect. Like you said, 1 per week. We're currently in the middle of November, and we're about 5 weeks away from Christmas. So that looks like fits perfectly right now. So make sure we will have that link in the show notes, and you can grab a hold of these.
And there's one more flow.
Oh, sure, yeah.
We didn't. And that was, so we got omnichannel, we got the giveaway contest, we got Black Friday, Cyber Monday, stocking stuffer, Secret Santa, and then we have, is that 5 already? Is that 6? I can't remember. I can't count, guys, but I have a New Year's flow for you as well. You know?
Oh, perfect.
Everybody's really excited for 2020 to be over. Right? Worst year ever for some people. So what better way to welcome the new year than with a really great offer to your list, helping them kick off their new year and do that right. So we also have a New Year's offer. So this is really great if you're not typically, if the holiday season, if January specifically is more kind of like your buying season, like if you sell supplements, if you sell weight loss products, if you sell cauliflower, this is the season for you to really help people start their New Year's off right.
Nice. And those fun themed ones, are they like Christmas related, or are they kind of just like broad?
Well, the stocking stuffer and the Secret Santa are Christmas related.
Okay. Cool.
But the New Year's one is its own, obviously, end of the year, beginning of the next year offer.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you making that for everyone. I am totally going to use them and send out to my list. Probably cool. That's what I'm gonna be doing this afternoon. Right after this, right after this goes out, I'll be using these templates and sending them out to my list.
Great, love it. I'm excited to hear
how. And now the next thing I'm going to move into are other more like tactical things to get ready for Q4 and in the holiday season. Sorry, I keep saying Q4. We're already in the middle of Q4. I'm getting ready for Christmas sales, right? So I'm going to talk about how to update your listings, how to some of the logistics planning and some of the limitations around logistics right now. And then Michelle and I will talk a little bit about kind of like ideas for promotions outside of Manychat. And then I'll just give a little bit of advice on PPC. We're not going to go crazy in depth, but these are some kind of high level things, or sorry, really low level things to think about and make sure you get ready. And this week is the perfect time to do this kind of stuff. So listings, it all really depends on what product you're selling, of course. If you're selling things that don't really have seasonality, you don't really need to change much. If you are selling a drain cleaner, you don't need to like get ready for Christmas. Probably.
I will say though, and who knows this year if people are having the typical, Uncle Ted over for dinner, but I mean, drain cleaners, there's a holiday opportunity around drain cleaners for sure. Enough said with that.
Good point. But so if you are a gift, we're kind of talking about products that are a little bit more on the giftable side, right? So one thing I would definitely suggest, and this is what we were doing too, is updating your copy, your sales copy on your listing to include stuff like, hey, Santa's coming, a great present, good present for mom and dad and sister and brother and baby or whatever it is, whoever you're targeting. So updating your copy, of course, the same thing, updating your pictures. We actually add pictures that show the product being gifted. So we have we literally have, someone's handing the gift over, right? Like with kind of like, there's like a little bit of a Christmas tree in the background and some little snowflakes and stuff. And then other ones where the product shows that we show our packaging. That's really important for gifting, that the packaging is beautiful, that when you rip open the paper, the box there, if you have good packaging, that is, the box explains what the product is. That gives a really nice, like, oh, this is the product and here's how you use it and here's some like fun stuff. So definitely show your packaging and show like how this can be gifted. And of course you can get those graphics built pretty easily. Find random people on Fiverr to do that for you if you want. Do you have anything to add?
Can I just add something about
Sure.
the listing and like the keywords? Something that I do. This is like kind of a pre-strategy, getting ready for the holidays. And even I have sellers, right now who are still running ranking campaigns. And something that's really important that I've talked about is really doing niche keyword research around like your gift related keywords, because this is the time of year to get those niche gift related keywords onto your listing, getting them indexed. And, if you have time, if you have inventory, running your ranking campaigns for those gift related keywords, prior to Black Friday, so that you can take advantage of that volume heading into the holiday buying season as well.
Really good point. Yep. I love that. Getting ready for basically getting your rank in the right spot. Also, just do a really basic review of your listings. Just make sure everything's hunky dory. Some ideas are your pricing strategies. Amazon's been doing a lot of category switching the last few months, so make sure that you're in the right category, and particularly the right subcategory. If you are selling a baby product and Amazon decides that you're now a kitten product and they put you in the kitten category, you will not convert very well. So make sure you are in the right category. Back in keywords, one thing, this is a little bit in the weeds. So subject matter is part of your listing. You can put some keywords in there. Amazon is getting rid of subject matter now. It's starting to go away. Like a third of listings, 10%, somewhere in that neighborhood, are just subject matter has just been deleted. So if you have some of your keywords in that place, that was kind of a, big tip from a year ago, that ranks really well. They're getting rid of that. So just be mindful of that. Just do a listing update. Next thing, logistics. Okay. Logistics is kind of boring, but it's really important. So we're going to go quickly through it.
It's boring until you aren't able to get your inventory in or your inventory out. And then it becomes the most important thing ever.
Exactly. So at this point, it's already too late to place orders for Christmas because Christmas is coming. It's coming in a few weeks. So forget about that. However, you do want to still do inventory planning. So I would suggest getting things in at least 3 weeks early, which means you need to do it right now. Get that in there. You're probably already missed Cyber Monday if you're listening to this the week before Cyber Monday, but do make sure you have a plan. If you have 3PLs, like a third-party storage, make sure all that stuff is kind of ready to go. You could potentially look into air shipping products. It's going to be insanely expensive. You're probably already outside of that range. You can actually do that, but yeah, it's a consideration. We also have ASIN limits, so make sure you can get the inventory in that you want due to those ASIN limits, and there's a way you can find that in the just search it. I think it's the restock report or something. Okay, now here's a big one that we can plan for. Chinese New Year is February 12th next year, because it's coming year, right? And really, just assume it's going to start on January 31st. Like everything, all the ports, all the factories, everything starts shutting down a week before Chinese New Year. So just to be extra careful, try to get everything out by January 31st. And if you're doing that, you probably need to place your order right now, or at least get the money ready to place that order very, very soon so you can get out by January 31st. And then I have 2 more tips, and we'll move on from logistics because it's boring. Those 2 more tips are you can create an FBM listing, which is fulfilled by merchant. You can have 2 listings simultaneous at the same time. 2 listings at the same time, one FBA, one FBM, one fulfilled by Amazon, one fulfilled by merchant. You're the merchant, so you'd be shipping yourself. If you have that capability to ship yourself, you can make sure to create those 2 listings. And when your FBA inventory runs out, your FBM will kick on. And then the last thing I have is planning for the January gift card season. And also, Michelle, you mentioned like the health and wellness stuff goes pretty crazy in January, right? Yeah. So we see a pretty big that our holiday season really goes until the middle of January, because for whatever reason, we see a large purchasing in January, and it kind of fades off January 20th, January 30th. So plan for that. Cool. All right. Promos. So Michelle, help me think of some creative things we can do around Christmas on Instagram and Facebook and all sorts of fun stuff that we can do for like special promo stuff.
When you get my holiday templates, I have 3 additional trainings in there for you. One is about Facebook ads, and included in there are a bunch of like inspiring like holiday images. Like it was like 55 of the best holiday or Christmas images for Facebook ads and things like that, and Instagram ads. And so included in like that freebie area is a training, not just how to set up Facebook ads, but also some inspiration. But I mean, really when it comes down to it, like the offer is king, but so is the graphics. Like graphic design is super important. Just like you said, how you're updating your brand content and your listings, you know, to look the part. Like people want to experience what it's going to be like to either receive this gift or give this gift. And so make that a part of obviously the whole experience, making sure that it looks like it's holiday-y, you know, bows and red and sparkles and, you know, all of the things. Obviously I'm an art director. No, I'm just kidding. But definitely like look the part as far as the design goes. And then the offers themselves are really kind of the sky's the limit in the type of creativity that you can have with Instagram and Facebook. I mean, this is where, you know, and Amazon doesn't give you this kind of like creativity opportunity with your ads, right? It's just like a picture of your product. But with Facebook and Instagram and any other kind of ad channel, you really have the opportunity to show off the product, and not just one product, but all of your products. Cause that's the big thing with Amazon is when people are shopping on Amazon, it's pain-based buying. And so they might come there for, you know, you might get a buyer for one of your products and have no idea that you have all these other product offers available. So I think this is a really big time where you can do upsell, cross-sell opportunities. I would go so far as to export your Amazon customer list from like the last year, if you can, and run retargeting campaigns on Facebook, on Instagram, to showcase like, hey, you came here for the vanilla protein powder, but did you know that we offer weight loss supplements? You know, like doing some fun upsell, cross-sell. You came here for the baby shoes, but did you know that we have these cute little baby hats, you know, and jackets and all of the other fun stuff that you might offer as well. So consider what kind of upsell and cross-sell campaigns that you can work into the mix there as well.
Perfect. I love that. Yep. And there is a way to download, like you said, Michelle, there's a way to download all of your customer data. It's outside the scope of this podcast, but you can look it up if you want. There's, you know, some report will give you all that information, and you can create a Facebook audience and target those people. Another thing I have written down here is to do some Santa in like 12 days of Christmas campaigns on social media, maybe even like, what am I thankful for on Thanksgiving Day? Right, leading over the 5 things I'm thankful for leading up to Thanksgiving Day. Just some kind of easy, fun ideas. Make it really kind of, if that's part of your brand, make it kind of fun and silly and or thankful and serious, whatever it is. Maybe like a little Santa's workshop kind of idea.
Aww, I love that.
Yeah, so that's promos. Just take advantage of it because it's fun. It's fun to make that kind of content. Yep. Last thing, okay, PPC. Amazon advertising. I can't go into crazy detail about advertising on an audio podcast, but I will just give you some general advice. During the Christmas season, PPC gets crazy. It gets crazy bad for some and crazy good for others. So try to identify who you are. If you're in a giftable category, it's crazy good. If you're in a non-giftable, it could be crazy bad. So just stay on your bids a lot more this coming 6 weeks. So if you're checking your bids once a week, do it twice a week. If you're checking it once a day, do it twice a day. Twice a day is probably too much, but like you want to make sure you really stay on top of it. And if you do have history that you have done well during the season in prior years, you might want to increase your bids. We actually do that. If you have the opposite, make sure you decrease your bids. So just make sure you're on that stuff. And then on top of the bid strategies, creating content for Christmas. I mean, video ads are pretty hot right now. You can get some really easy stock video footage and just clip in a couple pictures of your product, clip in a couple of like family enjoying Christmas videos, right? Clip them all in together, and then use that for PPC or on social media. So do you have anything else on that, Michelle, on advertising in general?
I mean, I don't have anything to add with PPC. I think the big thing is just to, you know, harness your creative energy. And I know that sometimes maybe at the end of 2020, you don't have any creative energy left. You're like, I'm done. But no, like this is, if I would say also, if you have access to your inventory, now would be also a really great time to create a product insert and add it to your products. One of the things that I have talked, I don't know, relentlessly about our product inserts and the opportunity to get in front of your Amazon buyers. And if you do have access to your product inserts, and I know a lot of people don't, or don't have access to their products right now, but if you are doing FBM or you do have access, getting those product inserts in will help you capitalize on all the sales that you're going to be having and really help you to capture that social proof to catapult you into the new year.
Perfect. I love that. Awesome.
A little last minute tidbit.
Nice. That's good. We should maybe think about doing that. We have some products sitting at in a warehouse. Maybe we could slip in. We don't have any inserts yet on this order. It's coming in the next order. Maybe we could slip in some content there.
Yeah.
Some inserts. Insert some inserts.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Is there anything else we can think of to get ready going into this big Christmas consumption period that we have in our culture? Is there anything else we can think of?
Oh, I mean, those are my best ones so far. I'll have to, if there's anything else that comes to mind, we'll have to like, do another episode. I think the biggest thing is that people are tired. There's a lot that's going on with, spikes and lockdowns and quarantines and 2019, Amazon took 40% of the sales in 2019. So with the shift in buyer behavior, the fact that people are not going to have that traditional Black Friday, run into their local retailer, you guys are in the right place. You're in the right place to take advantage of this traffic this season, and you're serving people. You're providing them a way, that they can take care of their families and provide gifts for their loved ones this holiday season without putting themselves in harm's way. So as a consumer myself, I thank you.
Perfect. I love that. Well, Michelle, we love the fact that you came on here and offered us 5 free campaigns for our Manychat flows. And again, that link is pixelfy.me/holiday. And we'll make sure to have a link in the show notes. And Michelle, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. Let's not wait another year to chat.
For sure.